guys, my name is Emmy. I'm a singer-songwriter, and one of the ways that I like to practice singing and finding my style is by making covers of songs that I love. I've been uploading on YouTube for many years now and also uploading snippets on TikTok. And some of you lovely people have asked me about my setup and how I record covers, so I thought I'd make a video to show you guys. I think that I would have really loved to see this when I was getting started, so even just watching someone else's process is really helpful, so I hope that it does the same for you. I do have multiple filming methods, so I'm going to start with what I think is the easiest one and then work my way into the slightly more technical ones. So for the first method, all you really need is your phone, and this is how I film most of my YouTube Shorts videos and still do because it's the easiest. So if I'm just singing with my raw vocals and playing my acoustic guitar, then I just use my phone to record directly on TikTok. I also use the mic voice filter to add a little bit of reverb and make it sound fuller, because ya girl loves reverb. I would say reverb kind of makes you sound like you're in a natural cave. And before I post that video, I save it to my device so that I can use it on other platforms without the watermark. So the second method is my Canon T5i DSLR, and this is the first camera that I bought with my own adult money after my first co-op term, and it has served me very well. So what I liked about this one is that it has an external audio jack, so I got this Rode Videomicro microphone to attach on top of it. This makes it super convenient because I don't have to sync the audio and video in post-production. I've used this method for my Joji Die For You cover, my Stranger Sweater acoustic version, my Touch by Keshi cover, and a lot more. I would say this one kind of gives you a more raw sound, almost like you're in the room with me. It picks up a little bit of the ambient noises around as well, but I think it's kind of a vibe. I usually don't do anything to the audio for this one except maybe a little bit of compression. So the last method is when I want to be able to play my electric and have a little bit more control over the sound. So whether that's mixing, adding harmonies, or doing full cover versions. It's also great if you want to sing over an instrumental track rather than playing the instrument live. So some covers that I made using this method would be my Perfect Night cover, Until I Found You by Steven Sanchez, From the Start by Leve, and Die For You by Dean. So for this one, you are going to need a mic of some sort. So I personally use the Rode NT1A right here. It is a condenser mic, and I connect it to my audio interface, which is the Behringer. I've been using these for about 4 years now, and I've had no issues so far, and I would also say that it's fairly budget friendly. I'm happy to say that all the vocals for my original songs have been recorded using this method. You'll also need a DAW. I personally use Logic. I also have an external camera off to the side and record them both at the same time. I like to use a clapperboard, which is one of these guys, or you could also just clap so that you can sync up the audio and video in post. So those are the three main methods that I use for recording covers, and it's usually some combination of those, but I'll also share as a bonus of how I recorded my most viewed video, which is my Until I Found You Shorts cover. So back in 2022, I used to do weekly TikTok live streams, and I did a little bit of research into how I can get a better sound, and I came across the iRig Solo. I bought this with my own money, and you're also going to need an RCA audio video cable, which I lovingly call the GameCube cable. So I connect this end to my audio interface and then this end through a dongle to my phone, and then I open up my DAW with the effects and plugins as I reference in method 3. And then I use this to record directly onto TikTok. So this reduces that extra step of syncing the audio and video, and it also allows you to have better sound when doing a TikTok live stream. So I essentially use that method as a shortcut to record some of my TikTok videos with better sound. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think the biggest takeaway here is that you don't need a lot of fancy gear in order to get started. You can start with pretty much whatever you have already. And I know that getting started is often the hardest part, so I do hope that this video inspires you and helps it feel a little bit less intimidating. You got this. Bye!